So before. Today we are living in the most prosperous era of human development. It is thanks to the contribution of science and technology, the advancement of education and community development of people. Instead of the life of self-sufficiency as before, today we are gradually expanding the size of the market. Our lives become stronger and fairer thanks to the role of globalization. About a century or so ago, the average life expectancy of the world is 40 years old. Today we have calculated the average life expectancy of people in the world is 67 years old. It is nearly twice as high as the years 2030 of the 20th century and before. The literacy rate, and literacy today have reached 80 to 90% of the world's population. The role of trade grows strongly. In addition to the roads connecting the east and west of the United States in the 1860s of the 19th century, the railroad links the Siberian and Siberian Massage, the camel route of China. Then today our technology is more advanced, connecting the roads. Railway connects Shanghai, Tibet of China, sea crossing suspension bridge, trans-ocean tunnels, carriers, hydropower, thermoelectricity, nuclear power. More special thing is that we have universal internet widely turned around the globe. So today we want to get information or movement is nothing difficult, just with the average income in our society can also discover the world. For developed countries they only need to pay unemployment insurance, they can move everywhere if they want. In terms of media, the transfer speed will be many times faster. All messages to send each other can chat directly on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, email, all search values we can access on Google, Amazon, Apple. The means of communication, search become convenient and simple as smartphone, laptop, so the world is neatly within our reach. In addition to sports activities such as football, basketball, rugby, MMA, WWE, WBC has grown widely and popularly. Music and performance programs have become exciting not only in the United States but also in the United States. Around the world is growing strong and frantic. We live in a dynamic and exciting world. However, we are still stuck with the limitations of the times. To meet the comfort and materiality of our lives facing bad trends due to environmental fluctuations, the quality of our living environment is under heavy pressure from the public development industries. Industry, technology, air quality are declining to an alarming level, causing global warming to cause greenhouse effects. The exploitation and production of factories has caused pollution of the land, underground waterways, pollution of rivers and streams. Living standards in cities have been discharged into rivers and canals, polluting the surrounding environment. Plastic bags, plastic waste are popular in almost every place. The world, even at sea. We have been doing things that affect our lives, affecting the survival of living things, such as deforestation, forest fires, oil spills on seas, wars, testing weapons and hydropower, developing industrial agriculture, farms, entertainment services, residential land. We are seriously invasive to nature and then seek to accuse ourselves to destroy them. Greed in our unique pleasures is gradually pushing many animals and plants to the brink of extinct like Tasmanian tiger, South African zebra, happy liang dove, European lion, Persian tiger. What about us? We ourselves are making the worst of the world. We are now facing the common people of the world with that heavy change in climate change. The opposite of rising sea levels, can cause us to lose a huge part of the world's agricultural land. That inland invasion can devastate coastal cities and forests. It also affected the majority and distortions of the area of forests and the Amazon River, causing flooding for Bangladesh, the Netherlands, and living paradises like Tuvalu, Maldives and Bali may no longer exist. At that time, money can help us to re-establish human life. The will of the community of nations can share their living areas for the victims. Whether Sahara, Kalahari, Gobi, Chihuahua, have enough rain for us to cultivate agricultural land. What must we do to make up for the large forests of Amazon flooded to get air? What we have to do to minimize the amount of methane in the ground is released quickly from the two poles of the Earth. If that happens to us, can we escape into the era of World War due to the struggle for living land? What's worse, when then we will have to cut down the remaining forests in this world to get the land to cultivate. Our children and grandchildren, what are we left then? The sources of polluted air cause respiratory, cardiovascular, cancer. Evils of chaos, wars. Our world will then be able to see the same era we currently live in. Or war, chaos has destroyed the civilization that we exist in. History always proves that we humans often suffer the most devastating human war disasters. But our future is facing problems. If it happens, it can become more dangerous. With science, with modern technology, if we act now and immediately, we can save the world from the disasters that are happening to us. What is action? Minimize and plan waste for each household. Every individual, every family should take some time to sort out their waste before discharging them. Do not hunt and eat wild animals. Forests must be planned and exploited uncontrollably. Put green city construction technology planning. Enhance the renovation of desert land into cultivated land. Increase the area of planted forests to absorb emissions. The whole world must have a common voice, a general responsibility for funding for forested countries to better protect them. Especially like Amazonia, Central Africa. Sustainable tourism development and sustainable protection of industries. Solar materials gradually replace the use of coal. Try to clear the ocean, find ways to destroy plastic bags. Enhancing agricultural development with new technologies to minimize pesticides and herbicides. Enhance the exploration of the universe to find new solutions for the world's population growth, creating a new balance for society. Further promote the exploitation of energy from the ocean for new technology development. Our world today is living in a community. In order to have great significance, we need to have solidarity and unity in the common goal of humanity. The risks, the development of the world more in our world is the unity to protect the green environment of national leaders, environmental communities and all humanity.